falls at night. So we do know that we do see a higher fall rate during the evening and bedtime hours. So this graph is really interesting. We see that 71% of falls occur between 8 p.m. and 9 a.m. So this is fall severity 1, 2, 3, and intentional. So some of you may be unfamiliar with SafelyYou severity ratings, but this would be a minor, moderate, or severe fall, as well as that intentional lowering to the ground. So we kind of see these peaks here, right? Early morning hours, and then again at night. So really opportunity here to focus in on how are we promoting rest and sleep, and is this a big focus on care planning? Dr. Zhang, I know you're very passionate about, promoting sleep for residents, particularly those living with dementia. Any thoughts on kind of this data?
Yes. So again, folks are obviously not sleeping through the night, right? So they're either because they're getting up to use the restroom, or they are not ready for bed. So I think Marcy, actually, you mentioned that yesterday when we were prepping. People don't usually or shouldn't be going to bed at 6 p.m. or even 8 p.m. for that matter, right? Most of us go to sleep later, and then there are certain residents who are used to sleeping at midnight. So we really want to make sure that we're catering to their needs. Now, Marcy, I know that you all have some sort of ways to sort of essentially improve your bedtime ritual. I was hoping maybe you could speak to that a little bit.
Sure. So one of the things that we talked about is making sure that the staffing pattern is appropriate, because if we know that if we're going to send people home because of staffing issues, what they're going to want to do is get everybody to bed as soon as possible, and that is not ideal. So we want to make sure that our staffing pattern is appropriate, so there is something that happens after dinner. So everybody doesn't just head straight to bed. After dinner, maybe they hit the restroom and then they come back and then they watch Lawrence Welk, or they have some sort of activity that is interesting enough to make them not automatically want to go to bed. Because if there's nothing going on, then there's more of a chance that they'll just say, oh, okay, well, this sucks, I'm going to go, I'm just going to bed. And then that becomes an issue for, 5-6 hours later, when they have to get up and use the restroom, or they're ready to wake up because they've just been asleep since, 6:30 or 7 at night. So making sure that we've got the appropriate number of people there, so we can engage the residents until it's an accurate bedtime. Medication assistance too. We want to make sure that they're not passing their sleeping meds at the dinner table.
Good, and I think you have a program with some environmental elements as well. Your aromatherapy and massage.
That's right. Yeah. We also, when it is time to go into their apartments, we do an aromatherapy program where we do a little lavender spritz on their pillow, or a hand or a foot massage with a lavender lotion, just to get them chill and calm before they go into bed, and then make sure that they've had a chance to hit the restroom right before they go to bed.
Awesome. I love that you've implemented that program.